Hello, today we're gonna do the rules of drawing with a concave mirror. In order to draw the mirror, we know that every mirror has a C and an F, where C is the center and F is the focus. But in order to do that in proper manner, we have to draw a proper circle. So if you have the center or the radius of that mirror, you can use a normal compass to draw it. I will be using something a bit easier. I'm gonna take the normal protractor and do the curvature using this, but pay attention, if you do this method, the curvature radius here is only 5 centimeters. Okay, so if you're doing this kind of mirror, the radius is exactly 5 centimeters. So I'm gonna draw the optical axis first. I'm gonna pick up a center. Okay, I'm gonna call this C, and on the C I'm gonna put my protractor in a way that it is exactly 90, and this is gonna be my mirror. As you can see it, the focus, you have to note that the F focal length is equal exactly half of the radius. So in another meaning, if the radius here is 5 centimeters, then the focal length would be exactly 2.5 centimeters. So again, this is my radius, which is, as you can see, exactly 5, and this is 2.5, which is, I'm gonna use this picture in every drawing in the coming videos because it's easier than doing the radius in the compass, unless you are given a specific radius to draw with. The rules are 3. First rule says, any light comes through C will go through C back again. In another meaning, if I have an object standing up here, okay, I'm gonna take the tip top of that object. Any light coming from that tip top to the mirror through C, through the center, it will go in and out reflected in the same manner. So any light coming through C will go back through C. Rule number 2, any parallel to the optical axis will go through F. In another meaning, if I have a parallel line to the optical axis, again the optical axis is the horizontal line beneath. So if this is the incident ray, it will reflect through F. This is the second rule. The third rule is the opposite of the second. If it was passing through F, it should go back away from the mirror as parallel. So in another meaning, if I have a light coming through F from that object, the incident is coming through F, then it should go up, away, parallel. As you can see, the 3 lights here intersect at one point, giving me the object. The image. We're gonna talk about the image formation in other videos. Again, I'm repeating, in order to draw a curved mirror as a concave mirror, I used the protractor, which has a definite radius, which is 5. I took half of that to be the focal length, 2.5, in order to locate the focus. And there are 3 rules of drawing. First one is through C, and it goes back through C. Parallel, it goes out as if it is coming through F. And if it's coming through F, it will go out as parallel. The arrows are very important in order to know which is the incident and which is the reflected. Pay attention, always the image is the intersection of the reflected light. So whenever I want to take the image, I have to connect the reflected. This is the reflected, this is another reflected, and of course the C is another reflected.